was once called a giraffe.
I believe that.
Are you insulting me?
No. But I can see that people are mad.
So I look like a giraffe?
You're a stallion. So when they say giraffe...
I look like a giraffe to you?
Hello, Temilade.
Hi.
Is this you taken?
Nah.
What's the error about? Let's start from there. What's the error?
I have to
do some calculations.
Yeah, see if I'm in danger or not.
You're not in danger.
Yeah, cool.
You're safe here. You're home, first of all. So
yeah.
Welcome back. How's been back home been?
It's been a lot. It's been so much. I've been driving, which is nice to be driving again.
That's good. I love to drive.
My road rage
that's fled back. Anyways, people in Lagos.
Well, it's important.
People are stressing our baby out.
No, I need that.
Fair.
It's not every time soft. Sometimes you need to bring out your beast.
I think I just want to start by saying one thing that's so special to me about your journey is that we live in a world where, for whatever reason, people struggle to take women seriously. And that's across any field, whether that's in civil service, whether you're a DJ, tech, you're an architect. And you've come and you've shattered any preconceived notions about what is possible to achieve as a woman in the Nigerian music industry. And you've done it without ego. You've done it without reminding us every 5 seconds of all the records you're breaking. Because she's breaking records. You've done it with grace. You've done it with class. You've done it with so much damn swag. Are you seeing this, babe? So I just want to say, as a fellow Nigerian woman in this space, I celebrate you. I'm proud of you. You've done amazing. You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
And I know that there can be a lot of noise in this job and bullshit. But I hope that you realize that through your journey, a lot of young African women, a lot of young Nigerian women, you've expanded their concept of possibility, what they believe is possible for them to achieve in their lifetime. And is very important. So welcome to the show.
Thank
you for doing me the honor of coming on. I already told you look good, but I have to say it again because you look great.
Oof, girl, you look incredible.
I knew I was coming for a special baby, so...
Nah, you're
I can't play.
This is exact. I would wear this. That's the thing.
I try to match the vibe of my guests. So that's the fact that you're giving me A1 on that, I love it. Because I saw your earrings at Palm Wine first and I said, oh, this girl is not playing. I said, I can't just wear, I'm just going to wear, So I said, no. I have to.
It depends. It depends on my mood.
I feel you.
Sometimes I'm feeling flashy. Other times I'm feeling simple.
Yeah.
Gold, silver, the parts,
I want to start with Falling. Tems has a song with Ladipo called Falling.
Oh,
if you've not heard it...
That's such a long time.
You're welcome. Because Falling was the first time I heard your voice. And my friend was driving, and I literally had to ask him to stop the car. I said, who is this?
Wow.
Save me when I'm falling. Even when I'm all in. They don't make love like this no more. Answer when I'm calling. I was like, who is it? Like, you entered that song like 6 months rent was due. Like, the landlord was outside the studio like, it's not whatever. And, you can hear a song and like a song, but it's a different thing when somebody's voice stays with you. So after Falling, I said, I have to go and figure out who this baby is. And then I found Mr. Rebel and Luku, and I said, not only are the vocals crazy, the pen is also crazy. Right? So the storytelling was the second thing that drew me in. And then on Luku, I said, this is also a fellow coconut head babe. I actually have no choice but to start. First of all, starting a song with Mr. Man, iconic. I hope you know that was iconic.
Yeah. They need to know.
So I want you to talk to me about Falling, because I was watching a video and Paul was kind of saying, Sparks was even busy. He ended up having to record you himself that day. So I don't know if you have any recollection of that session, what it was like, what your approach to the recording was.
That day, the day I recorded Falling, was the day I met Paul, Ladipo.
Big up Ladipo.
I had just put out Mr. Rebel, and Tech invited me. He DM'd me. Oh, come through. And then I was like, oh, yes. I was so excited. Anybody, that
was just ready to work.
I'm just ready. I just want to come. So I came, and then I had never met Paul. He just heard me singing. He said, "Oh, I have this song. Can I pull it up?" I thought he was joking. I didn't even know he was recording the conversation we were having previously.
That was into the prelude of the song.
Yeah, he was talking about Mr. Nice Guy. Me, I'm just blabbing. Is Mr. Nice Guy, is that something that you have to do? And
I feel like
he actually caught some parts of the conversation, but I just thought, wow, an interesting guy. He's, conversating. Wow, we're having such a great conversation. I didn't know it was for...
You didn't know there was for track.
I didn't know. It was when it came out that I was like, what did you do? But yeah, he just heard my voice and he was like, allow me.
And then that was it.
That was it. And we performed that song a couple of times. He was the first show I ever performed at, and I was so shy. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Luku Luku and Mr. Rebel solidified for me that you have a voice that demands to be felt, right? And so it made sense to me when I was reading your interview with Kendrick, and you were saying that's something you actually set out to do, and you were referencing like Celine Dion and like jump off a cliff kind of music. And like I just told you about loving driving. Driving is when I do my karaoke, like I'm the artist,
literally.
and I started like literally.
That's
so
funny.
It makes sense that I connected with you because that's really the kind of music you make. And Kendrick, we just said that casually, like it's not Kendrick Lamar we're talking about, but that's one of the, more insane, ridiculously dope things that have happened for you in the last 3 years. So talk to me about meeting Kendrick, being interviewed by him saying he's a fan. What was that like?
I met him at his show in London.
Okay.
He invited me for his show. Then I met him after, and it was cool. I was just like, oh my goodness, Kendrick Lamar, what? Obviously, you have to compose.
You have to package.
Do you understand? Yeah, like, it's cool to meet you, yeah. First of all, I also met Baby Kim there as well, and it was just such good energy. Like, it was just such like, whoa, Tems, oh my goodness, you're here, wow. And I was like, yeah, bro.
You guys are here, literally.
And he's such a down-to-earth, so grounded. He's like everything I aspire to be in personality and character. Like he's just so level-headed, and his chaos is ordered.
It's controlled.
It's controlled.
Controlled madness.
Like literally, that's what I have, because my madness is not controlled.
Yeah, but he has years on you, girl.
Yeah,
so you're doing amazing for where you're at.
Yeah,
and you got to give yourself credit, especially with the escalation. You have to literally catch up to like all the iconicness that has happened for you in the last 3 years. Speaking of iconic meets, how did you not enter the ground when Adele was singing "Try Me" to you? I really need to understand.
Well, I don't even know how I'm still not in the ground right now. I think throughout this whole time, my mouth has just been open. Like my mouth, like now it's closing. Like okay, calm down. Okay, cool, whew, cool. But like every time, like even when I was like, "What? Try me?" Like what? She was like, "Girl, like nah, trust me, it's insane."
It's interesting for you to say your mouth is so open because I feel like watching you, I've seen this sort of quiet confidence build, right? If you want to think about like the video of like Adele or like Rihanna, where like you're evidently kind of shy, and you want to compare that to like the Grammys red carpet, where you're just thinking like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here, with Mary J. Blige, which I know that was crazy for you, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and even Rock Nation. I was like, Tim, you're talking to Jay-Z and Beyonce, like, yeah, you're my neighbor down the street. Like, I was like, I don't know how you were maintaining composure in those moments.
It's been a great experience. Like it's like an adventure that of a lifetime. Yeah, I didn't expect to have, but here we are.
Let's talk a little bit about Temilade. I know you said you made a contract to yourself that you don't separate Tems and Temilade because of cognitive dissonance, which I was like, fair, that makes sense. But I want to talk about pre-doings, right? What was growing up like for you? What was the dynamic in your house like growing up? I know you have a brother. Were you guys always close? Is that a relationship you grew to appreciate with time?
Yeah. I mean, me and my brother were so close. He loves music. He plays the guitar. He started playing the guitar before I was like, me too, I want to play. And then I fake play the guitar. Like I play the guitar, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like figuring things out.
Just pulling strings.
So we used to do like concerts.
Love it.
Like in our rooms. It was just me, my brother, and my mom for most of our lives.
Yeah.
I don't know. Temilade is just oh yeah, I'm still that girl. I'm still that
She's still inside
girl.
there.
I'm very like, I don't know. I just like what I like. I was super introverted. I just get lost in my own world.
Yeah.
I used to love art and books and reading. And unless you're interested in that, I won't really send you. Like, they'll be like, oh, Timmy, turn around, let's take a picture. If I'm like doing my art thing, I'll just look back and just continue doing my art. Like I used to be. I don't know why I did that.
I'm screaming.
But
That's
now,
fine.
I don't know, I guess that's where whatever shyness I have is just from like, just being so in my own world.
Yeah. It's interesting because my next question was going to be, I know you've kind of always had music, but what else were you interested in as a child? What were your hobbies? But you kind of said reading, art. Is that like painting? Because I know you paint.
Painting. I love painting. Well, as a child, I used to love doing fake cooking with sand.
Oh my God, what? No, I need you to explain this better.
As a child,
you go outside.
I would go
Was there
outside.
pots there or you're just using your
I'll
hands?
use bowl and I'll imagine that I have like a canteen. Like I was like Mama Put's daughter. Oh, do you want porridge? How much?
Oh my God.
But this is when I was like a really small child. Like that was my state of bliss. I'll just pretend, okay, let me make the beans, then I'll go and do sand, then I'll make eba, then I'll make soup with sand. I get like bowls and I'll pluck like leaves and mix it as.
What this is giving me is that you need to, acting, you need to consider that because
I get that all the time.
You need to.
Everybody
you need
always
to
say
because
that.
the funny thing is like I can relate to all of this, so it's not as weird to me as you think. I'm like I was doing full-on productions with myself as a child. Mm-hmm. Complete this sentence. Dating me is like.
Ooh.
As you know, on a date. So not everybody's gonna have this experience. Let them just hear it from your mouth at least.
Okay. What analogy can I use? Dating me is like stumbling upon a rare species of flower that looks black from the outside.
Okay.
And when you open
an entry.
And then it opens, it has like pink, purple. But in the middle, there's a stone.
Oh my God.
And so there's a lot of layers.
Okay.
It's like going on an adventure. It's like a movie. It's like a film. It's like one of those goofy comedy things that weird
things just
like it's like
comedy out of the box.
Yeah, literally. It's like, have you seen Atlanta?
Yes, I have.
It's that kind of like plot where like something random would just
happen
suddenly
in the middle of the
happen.
episode.
Yeah, but that's like every time.
It was just Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So we know that every year Santa makes a list, right? Makes a naughty list, makes a nice list. So which list were you on this year? Temilade?
Which list was I on?
Were you on the naughty list
I'm
or the
always
nice
on
list?
the nice list. I'm not naughty.
Are you sure about that?
My nice outweighs my naughty, for sure.
That's fair. I think I believe that.
Yeah. I do have naughty, but not
Not too much.
overly, not too much,
Just a little bit. For razzle dazzle.
Just a sprinkle.
Let's circle back to chiming. Chiming is what I call an artistic triumph. It's what happens when you enter the studio and you do what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Right? So I want you to talk to me about that. I know you're very intentional about your music. So what feelings you're even trying to evoke just with chiming?
I made Try Me the beat in uni. This was after I came back one time. I looked for producers. I did find, but I didn't really find anyone that I was trying to enter
A frequency.
Yeah, I wanted to tear my chest. You know what I'm saying?
Musically.
Yeah, musically, and nothing was making me. So I was learning how to produce when I made Try Me.
Yeah.
I was just like playing with like instruments.
She said that was me learning.
That was me learning
That
for real.
is crazy.
I just said tune, 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 tune. Oh, this nice.
Trial and error.
Tune, tune. The original Try Me beat, because I had to work on it for a while to get it to a stage of production where I felt is above just basics. So there was this like giant reverby clap, bah, bah, dun, 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 bah, dun, dun. And then there's so many other things, but because I made it, it was so deep to me. That was like, man, I have it. I started freestyling, right? I was like, why you want to try me? Like in my room was just like, I just used to do so many things in my room.
It's so crazy that you said you wanted to change chest because I didn't remember that part of the video. Listen, when I watched the video, I was like,
Bruh.
even the one where you did it, your glasses fell down. I said, even the glasses on sync.
Bro. I used that song to come out of my shell.
Speaking of storytelling and how masterful you are at that, Try Me is also an example of that because I feel like you take the listener on a journey of refusing to allow the upswing. Why you want to lock me away?
Like, why?
I'm winning. You want to come for my thing? I'm shining. And it's so crazy because I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but I'm like, it's so crazy that you recorded that before Uganda because it's almost like a foreshadowing of that. So I was like, I wonder if she's ever thought about this because
I used to feel like that all the time where I make a song and I put it out and I see a manifestation of the song, like in terms of the feeling.
Yeah.
Like I was feeling that way, but then something after the song is out happens that reinforces that song or that feeling.
That's crazy.
It's insane. Like, yeah.
On Try Me, you did one of my favorite things that you do, which is this like mumble humming kind of thing, right? On Try Me is yeah. On the keys, yeah. On Damages is yeah. So I was telling my friend the other day, I said, do you know how you know a Tems song is about to severely slap? She's going to do a variation of this, yeah. And I feel like once I hear that, I'm like, Coconut Head is in the studio. So because on all your Talk About Shit songs, replay, Try Me, it's there. So that's a conscious thing, right? Or again, is that thing overtaking and it just comes out?
Yeah, it just comes out, man. Like I don't even realize that
it has come out.
It has come out.
Until it comes out.
Until it comes out. That just seems to be the first thing that comes out when I'm trying to feel a beat.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about South Africa. Because I know you went to University of South Africa. Socially, how was university for you? Like, did you find that easy? Did you feel lost? Was it easy for you to make friends? Did you have a good time? Were you still in that your introverted self mode?
You know, I think I feel like I'm just very picky with friends. Maybe that's what the introvert thing is. I'm not actually like quiet.
I know.
I'm just not sure if people can handle
the full range.
Like, and I'm not always like sometimes I don't feel like talking.
Yeah, Gemini babe.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
And
sometimes, other times, I'm like an Agbero. Like, I'm like...
We saw it in that Ijoya video. Yvonne too was there.
In which one?
Ijoya. I was like, I would do this, and I do this on the road often. So
Ijoya is the best jam, man.
Ijoya is a classic.
Bro, like, how can you not respect that song?
Even also, that's what I'm saying, the pockets. I love when artists hit different pockets in the track, because I'm just like, again, you're serious about the work, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, so South Africa, socially, you were still just picky.
Yeah, I was really picky with friends. I had a couple of friends.
Yeah.
I had friends for different reasons. I have friends I study with. I have friends that I have a relationship with so I can get expo. You know, I have friends that I actually like chilling with.
Yeah.
But those were like very few, like maybe 2 or 3.
I feel like, to go to University of South Africa and just be like, in your room chilling, being a student, and to be headlining festivals in South Africa a couple of years later, it's literally almost too poetic to even be real life.
Bruh.
Right? So I'm like, whenever I'm performing in South Africa, does this sink in for you like in a different way? Just having gone to university there a couple of years ago, just as a regular babe.
Yo,
doing
it's crazy. It's actually, because it's like, I lived there for 4 years. Or three and
The
a
duration
half
of the uni, yeah. Of
my
uni.
uni. So
Yeah.
like I was very much in the culture. All the old school essay jams, those are my jams. Like, but I feel like now it's just, I don't know, it's like that life didn't exist. It almost feels like that was a dream because I can't even remember what kind of person I was. Like, that's how far away I am from that reality. I remember, I have memories, but I don't know what I was doing. Like, I don't know what I was doing for fun. I don't know what was keeping me going. I mean, I think music, definitely.
Yeah.
I was producing a lot. I met some producers in South Africa that we were driving. We used to do road trips and freestyle in the car. And they were South African
I love
as well.
that.
And they were like,
South Africans are great vibe. Like
they're
a great
so
vibe.
good at music.
A
They're
great vibe.
so
They
blessed at music.
And that layering thing, they do it fantastically.
Bruh,
They literally cook the song in front of you.
That's how I learned how to produce. Like, you know how they start with the drums?
Exactly.
So that's how I did that. It's later I realized, okay, you don't need to be starting with just drums and be building up. But I love to build up.
Yeah.
It's just the best.
Let's talk about the fashions. Let's get into the fashions because I know you guys are seeing this. In person, it's hitting even harder.
Before I wasn't really into fashion. I was just music. I was just only music. Like, I would just wear t-shirts, pants, hoodie. That's my default.
Just a very comfortable aesthetic, exactly.
So comfortable. I don't really, I was in whatever. That's my vibe.
Yeah.
But now I think it's also just being exposed to like different things. I feel like, I like that. That's cool. I like that.
You've had some banger looks. Do you have any favorites?
Faves? There's one I did just recently. It was Time.
Ooh.
That was really one of my faves. I really love that look.
That was a great look.
That was like, I felt so...
Promised Land too was a great look.
Promised Land.
Where you did the durag. Girl. That's a mood board look. That was a great look. The Oscars was great. I'm like, block them. Yes, next time get nominated for an Oscar. Because you're on the internet complaining. Those that were there were fine. Rock Nation brunch, great look.
Yeah.
The white.
The white was cool.
There's this black. I don't know.
It was Vanity Fair.
But Brent Fires was somewhere around. I don't know. It's like a black, transparent, black look. You never officially posted the pictures, but somehow they... Girl, that black look.
Oh, that one.
Sickening.
That was really cool.
Lethal. It was crazy. It was good. It was good. So well done. But seeing the looks, they're coming together. It's looking cute.
Yeah.
When was the last time you surprised yourself?
To sip a drink.
Love that.
Lagos Mule.
Yeah, Lagos Mule.
Surprise myself.
Yeah.
I surprise myself all the time. Sometimes I do something, I'm like, why did you do that? Who is this? I surprise myself every day. I surprised myself yesterday.
Speaking of surprises, some of you should surprise me and subscribe to this channel. No, just shock me and subscribe. Please now. We're trying to grow this channel. Help me help you. I want to do more. Help me to help you. So just subscribe. Do it now. I don't want to hear it. Just do it. Nike has already told us. Just do it. Back to the video. Mwah!
I did something. I did something that even for me it was shocking. Like, oh shit, okay. I was like, I guess this is what we're doing. Wow. I surprise myself every day. I can't go into details. It might be too, raunchy. But especially when I'm driving. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this road rage has come back.
Bro, I'm like, I don't even know. I've wound down to tell somebody waka. This December. I don't know why I insist on driving.
Was it like Tems?
I just want to live the Lagos life for a while, then I'm going to go and find peace.
Yeah. Your relationship with your mommy, it's very cute. I feel like Temilade's interlude is just...
Oh, yeah, she's
literally so... And it was so beautiful to see her at Coco, your London show as well, and the BMI Awards. Just talk to me about that relationship and what it has meant to you.
I feel like my mom is my angel. She's like someone that like really means so much to me. We've just been through thick and thin.
Yeah.
And every time she's around, every time I'm around her, I just feel like things feel better. Things feel like, oh, okay, I'm actually fine. How's a mommy's brave you? If you remove me as a child from my mom, tears, crying, I would not stop. Just recently, like one of the people from the school I went to in nursery, she told me that I'll bring my mom to class and say, everybody look at my mommy. Like I was showing her off. Like,
yeah, like the star girl.
Like, this is my mom, do you know? Yeah, so it was super cute.
Speaking of angels, just dropped Not an Angel. Crazy of you to drop Not an Angel after Me and You. When you spent the whole Me and You video looking angelic. That was crazy of you.
I know.
That was an amazing video.
Yeah.
Congratulations on directing.
Thank you.
Definitely looking forward to more directing stuff from you. The key. You know, I don't know if you've seen this tweet go around, like which Tems song or which Beyonce song is your own and not for anybody else. The key. The key was my praise and worship bill of 2021, 2022.
Wow.
And I feel like you do this thing in a bunch of songs that I've kind of picked up on, where it's like a combination of words of affirmation, but it also veers off into feeling like it's a conversation between you and God, right? Because you say, I've been the one, don't have to say it. This is the vibe, don't need to fake it. Seeing the world, living beyond it. This is the key so I can save you, which is where the God part comes in. And they say, they're looking for a way, but I'll keep you safe, which again is giving me God. And they end with my, yeah. So I feel like you did that in that, and it also happens in interference, which I'm going to talk about. But is that a structure with songwriting that you use? Like, it's just like, it's different conversations sort of bouncing off, or it just comes out also? It
is mostly like conversations, but I'm actually switching between persons in the same song. But obviously, I guess sometimes that might be confusing because it's like, what? But most of the time, because I freestyle, that's why it's like that. Because I'm feeling what God is saying to me. And I'm feeling what I'm saying as well. Like when I'm singing, I'm bringing out things that I've been locked away.
Repressed.
And then I'm also somehow getting the answer at the same time. So that's somehow weirdly.
So it's sort of balancing all those things.
Yeah.
Melodically, though, that's what I want to know again. Because so many of your songs, you're still working at the end. And I'm like, this babe. Like, this is a sign of excellence, but this babe. And that's why Free Mind is so brilliant. And I'm going to sort of come to that. But the question I actually initially wanted to ask is, so Damages, for example, right? If I want to give a visual representation of how you enter Damages, it's kind of like kicking down the door, back, as opposed to something like Interference, which feels like a soft knock, right? So I'm like, how do you know, or how do you decide how much energy each lyric or like song requires, especially when you're hitting different pockets like in the same song? How do you arrive at those decisions?
Actually, every song that I've ever done has like 3 versions of it at least. So when
Excellence. I'm serious. I love an artist that is not lazy. I love it because you really want to explore the full range of your talent, and you owe it to yourself to do that. Yeah. So just continue. Sorry.
So whatever comes as the final product is what I felt after going through all the ways I could enter this song, or all the things I could say, this is the best thing for this beat. You need to not be trying to prove, because when you try to prove all the time, then you lose the music. It's just like, you can do, you sabi.
Exactly. But that's not the point.
Yeah, that's not the point.
But you sabi, but
would I listen to this again? Like, I can say that, exactly. Like, replay values from you understanding the music. This song is a world, and you have to make that world as clear as possible by dancing with the. It's weird.
It's not weird.
I feel like music is the only thing that gets me like talking this way. But yeah.
And we can hear in the music, and people are more curious than anything. People are intrigued. You're brilliant. So we want to hear all of your thoughts. It's not weird. It's how you've arrived at the music. We love the music, and that's really it. That's that.
Even that sample, woo,
I was going to ask you about
I
that.
did that on my laptop mic. I hadn't gotten a mic at that time. Like, I sang it in my laptop mic.
That's crazy.
Like, the one that's on the song right now is a laptop recording.
I feel like if songs could be in a museum, Free Mind is first in line.
Oh, wow.
Because again, I don't want to, ooh, that part, crazy. And then you're enjoying that. And now comes the boom, 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 boom. But to now go to, I might be falling deep.
Like I said, bruh.
It just came out.
The original freestyle of Free Mind is maybe like 30 minutes long.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I really didn't, I had to choose. I had to cut and cut and cut and cut and cut because I can't put out a 10-minute long song.
You had to then, but now I'm like, first of all, Taylor's version.
A lot of my songs, my freestyles,
They're like super long.
they are so long. I can freestyle till I run out of breath.
I think you need to consider releasing some of this stuff. I'm like, yeah.
I do. I think I'm such a, I deal with symptoms of perfectionism.
I mean,
I deal with that because
I feel you.
I do want to put it out like.
I feel like then, maybe not, but now,
Yeah.
you have nothing to prove.
I really
absolutely nothing. You've heard the song is great. This is what the original. Because I think that there are people that would really enjoy that. And again, the response might even surprise you. Drop it as like a special. Just think about how you're going
like
to package
the rest
that.
Of Free Mind.
Girl, it can be Free Mind, it can be the rest. All these 10 minutes things that you say you have. Don't let them die in the vaults.
It won't die in the vault. I think I'm saving everything.
Exactly, for a
At
special
some
thing.
point,
Yeah,
it's
I think so. I think it's something to think around. For sure. What's your love language? What's your love language?
What's my love language? Oh my gosh. Definitely acts of service and gifts.
Okay. So good ones.
That's how I show love.
Yeah.
And that's how I like to receive
Love as well.
Time spent, or
Quality
I don't know,
time.
Quality time. I think that's it. I'm not sure about if I don't really touch people a lot like that. I'm not a touchy person.
She's touched me a bunch though. So.
But I do get touchy when I like someone. If I like someone, somehow my hand is just find
its way to your body.
Girl or boy, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Even if I just met you, somehow my thing will just land on your lap. Wow. Am I still your baby or you found another baby? Tell me.
Drop the album before we drop you as our baby. What's your favorite food? We have some food on the table. What's your favorite food?
I don't have a top.
Yeah.
I have tops.
Just give us the list.
Okay. So the favorite is I love banga soup.
I heard a little buddy told me that.
I love banga. I love egusi. Melon soup.
Yeah.
Though, the thick one.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It makes sense.
There's another indigenous meal. It's called epankukwo. Epankukwo is like from, Akwa Ibom, Calabar side.
They cook crazy in that region of Nigeria.
I love those. And then I love jollof rice. But those,
Tops.
with pounded yam. The one I
Pounded
pounded.
yam. That's my fave. I feel you. You know you imagining the food.
When I eat that, you just hear someone saying,
ASMR. Your food.
like literally, like.
Oh
why
my
Why
God.
you making noise? What's that sound? I'll just be like, literally.
I hope you know this is going to become something else.
Really?
Okay, now.
Please let it not become something else. So I beg you, people should behave yourself. Okay? Don't let me find you.
Don't let her find you.
I mean, actually, no, I don't want to find you. Don't
come looking for me. I don't need you looking what?
For me, do you
Period.
understand?
Outside of music, do you have any other creative interests?
I like writing poetry. Like every time I'm like, I don't want to do. I'm just not doing music right now.
Yeah.
Every day I write something interesting about something random. Like I can just be in the car or like sitting down somewhere. I'll just be a dog, a shepherd's hug. I don't know. I also like activities. I love sports. I love, not sports. But if I could play football, I will. I'm like a football.
That's what I'm playing football. I
I
sprained
want
my
to
legs,
start
so
a
it's
football,
okay.
a female football team.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I think it's something that is needed. Like, why can't we just have like local tournaments with the girls? Like,
And it's a good release.
do you get what I mean?
Just doing something sporty.
Yeah, just be shouting for no reason. I feel like it would be fun. Go-karting, arcades. I play PS5. I like doing all these things that just
Adrenaline, like basically
Exactly.
adrenaline based.
Like-
That's why you went skydiving and you now saw that, maybe I should have chilled
no,
a
they,
bit.
they tricked me. They tricked me into that.
I was trying to imagine how I would react to getting an email from Beyonce's team to work. I don't know how you read that kind of email and sleep. Like, I might just have to stay awake until I do the job because I'm like,
I've not slept since.
I guess BUI is on the red email, but like when he gave you that news, how did you process that before even like beginning to react?
First of all, a lot of things were happening in that
time already.
time. So I was just like this. There's one meme that I don't know if she's like this or she's sitting down like this, but
That was you.
that was me. I was just like, what's going on?
Literally.
Like, huh? My reaction is very slow. Like I couldn't even process it. It was crazy. But it was more like confirmation to me. Like, so I'm doing something. Wow. Because imagine me. Who am I? I was in Chevron. I used to live in Chevron.
Okay, I thought you were in Chevron when the news came. Okay.
Yeah, when not just that, just like everybody, a lot of people, like, I was in Chevron, so I was like, almost. And that time, Essence wasn't even out. Essence was not out.
What?
So,
What?
yeah.
Wait,
This was before Essence
that's
dropped.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think people know this.
So that's why in my mind, I'm like, so I'm doing something for real.
Oh.
Like, huh? Like, you mean, well, it just made me feel like, okay, clearly I'm not mad for making this type of music.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. But yeah, it's just insane.
I want to know what part of your soul you reached into to pull out that No Woman No Cry cover. Because I've never listened to that thing without crying. Like, it's actually impossible. And for me, it's crazy because this is already such an iconic song, such a widely known song, such a widely beloved song. So obviously that's going to come with like pressure. So I wonder how that was like for you, how you navigated approaching the recording. And like I said, what part of your soul did you pull out that cover from? Because it's masterful.
Yo, I didn't even know that I was going to sing that song until they said, okay, see the mic, the song you're doing is No Way. I said, me, Bob Marley, please.
Don't set me up. Don't set me up,
Please
literally.
give me another song. Let me see anybody else, please. I beg. I don't want to beg. I wasn't ready. But I just felt like, okay, at that time, I went back to refresh my memory. Okay, listen to this song. And I just kind of acted as if I was talking to myself. Like,
See, that imaginary
as if I
world you
was
built. It
singing,
has been very helpful for you.
literally. Like, it's the way I'm navigating all these things.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to ask you something we ask everyone that comes on the show. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Wednesday.
Okay, we're going to go again, Timilady. Monday, Tuesday,
For what?
Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh. Boys, they hustle.
Oh my God! I think I believe you got that. How did you get that? No, you need to tell me. How did you get that? This girl.
No.
Now I'm suspecting you. Now I'm suspecting Tems. She was like, yeah, she's not really familiar with the show. Tems, I'm suspecting you.
No, I wasn't. I promise you.
You just guessed that.
I guessed it wrong the first time. I was like, huh? What is this? For what?
This girl is a special baby for real.
Boys, they hustle.
I actually can't believe you got that. It's been an incredible journey so far. What would you say this journey has taught you about yourself?
This journey has shown me that I don't know so much, but also that life is worth living. because I wasn't sure before, but actually there's so much to learn.
Yeah.
There's so much to learn, and there's so much about me that I'm discovering.
Yeah. I'm curious about, who are some of your goats? Can be across any field, like, greatest of all time to you. Who are some of your goats?
Some of my goats, Sade,
Okay.
Angelina Jolie.
These are all making a lot of sense.
Yeah. These two people. Some of my goats, Asha.
Goated for sure. Any by any metric. On
Bruh,
any day.
On any
on
day,
any block.
Bruh.
What are you so excited to achieve, within music, outside of music, just generally? Or to explore? Yeah, I think that's the right word, actually.
I want to have a really incredible... I mean, this is not the highest thing I want to achieve, but I want to do a world tour with a certain level of production, like, that is just... I want to do a stadium world tour. But it doesn't even need to be stadium. It's more about the production than the amount of people.
Yeah.
And I want it to be live. Like, I want to do a world tour and an album. Yeah, like a live album.
Okay, live album. Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be exciting.
Yeah.
Is dating something you care about at the moment, or not really?
Is that something I care about?
Is dating?
Dating.
Is that something? Yeah. Is that something you have time for at the moment, or not really?
I don't have time. But it doesn't mean that
Miracles can't happen.
Yeah.
I feel like you want to say something, so I need you to say it.
I feel like it's always coming at me. I don't really know what to do with it.
With the energy.
Yeah, like, why do people... I guess I know why people date.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what I'm meant to do.
Maybe what's coming at you is not what you're also looking for.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying. So that there has to be that synergy, because it's not just about things coming at you. Of course they will. I mean...
And one thing I hate to do is waste time.
I'm the same one.
Like, I don't waste my time.
Yeah.
I don't have time
to waste.
I really don't.
Literally.
All this yarning, like, all this playing games, like,
nah.
Do you
have a type though when it comes to dating? Will you say you have a type?
Do I have a type?
Yeah.
I think I have a type, but it's not in looks.
Yeah, personality.
It's in intelligence. It's in swag.
You want to be challenged.
I want to be challenged, and it's in charm. But the problem is, a lot of people that like that are bad boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They are, to be fair. Yeah.
Do you understand?
I understand. I know, again, the accolades, this is not why you do it, but winning a Grammy, how was that?
It was just, I don't know. It's just, it
just happened.
Yeah, and it's just like, it makes me want to continue.
Yeah.
Like, I want to...
It gives you fuel.
Yeah. I want to do my songs. I want to do my album. I want to go further, But not for the accolades. I feel like just in general, I want to see how far I can go.
You can go, yeah.
Yeah.
You saw that Beyonce sampled Free Mind on the Renaissance film?
I saw that.
I was just like, Timmy, let a penny, God. Like, what level of doings are these? What level of doings are these?
Well, divine doings.
Honestly, Beyonce is a fan of your work.
Bruh.
Crazy. From Chevron.
Lagos, Ajar.
If you had to give us a fake deep quote.
Fake deep.
Yeah.
Fake deep, right?
Fake deep. It has to be fake deep.
To read between the lines, you must be on the line.
Okay, I don't know what I expected, but you stressed me out. I don't know what I expected.
You said fake deep now.
I know,
like
it's fake deep. It's fake deep. I'm so stressed.
Okay, another fake deep can be like, it's not about the glitz.
It's not the end of it. It's not about the glitz.
It's about the glee in it.
I know you had like a little bit of a move to the UK when you were younger. And I want to know if, even if you were really young, I don't know if it was too young for it to have an impact or if it did, because in your music there's like a bunch of British sensibilities.
That's
and they
from
say
my-
youngin, you say yacht. So I'm like, okay.
No, that's from my music taste, not from British.
Do you love a bit of British rap?
I love British rap, British singers.
You know, British people do things just amazing.
Yo.
Because even their films,
I used to
TV.
listen to Amy Winehouse, Kate Nash, Adele, love Skepta. I love you.
Are you gonna bang though?
Are you gonna bang though?
Are you gonna bang though?
You know, so I just love the accent. And do
Talking
you
the
remember
hardest.
Tinchy Strider?
Yes.
Tinchy sang, there was one popular
Very popular
one he
song, I know it.
had. I can't remember,
And
but
he even
me and
did-
my friends used to be like, yo,
Hey.
Tinchy Strider, we'll be singing it in the car. Yeah,
That was your vibe.
that was my vibe.
Who would play you in a movie about your life? Give us a Nollywood answer, give us a Hollywood answer.
Maybe Timmy or Tezola. Maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe.
I'm sure when she hears this, she's gonna hit you up. She's like, Tems, I'm ready to take up that mantle.
Maybe either that, or if she wasn't older, I would have said Genevieve. If she was in her younger, like
Yes.
her as a young, because obviously she's older than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have said her.
Okay.
Hollywood, I would say, maybe, I don't know.
Gotta think about that.
I have to think.
All right. So we do something on the show where we ask the guests to give 2 truths, 1 lie. And I have to guess which way. I feel like you have a good poker face, so I feel like you might actually be quite good at this.
Okay.
So I want you to think around 3 statements, right? 2 are going to be true, 1 is going to be a lie. I have to guess which is which. But while that's happening, I'm going to ask you a question from this deck of cards. Are you ready?
Okay.
Don't look so scared. They're very wholesome.
Okay. Lovely.
No more questions. All right. You have to pick it and then hand it to me. You can't look at it. All right. No, don't look. You can't look at it.
Oh, sorry.
I have to look at it.
Sorry.
Well, you kind of already answered this on the show weirdly. Who in your life brings out the best in you?
Everybody in my life brings out the best in me.
You have good people around you.
My mom and Yvonne and my 2 managers, Wale and Miwa.
That's another thing. I feel like for how quickly everything escalated, your team has done a really great job of just catching up and making everything seem seamless, because I feel like anyone that's in the business knows that nothing is seamless. So I feel like you guys have done, well done to like you guys. You guys have done an amazing job.
Thank you.
Hope you know that. All right, Timmy lads.
Yeah.
Do you have our statements?
Yours.
You have a statement. All you do is lie, lie, lie. So lie to me. Now.
I'm part South African.
Okay.
I'll give you all 3 first.
Yeah. This poker face is killing me.
I was once called a giraffe.
I believe that.
Are you insulting me?
No. But I can see that people are mad.
So I look like a giraffe.
You're Italian. So when they say
I
giraffe.
look like a giraffe to you?
Okay, Tim, what's the next statement? Because this is a distraction tactic.
Oh, in your mind. In your mind. You are doing psychology 101.
Yeah, I am. I actually am.
Okay. Let me give you the last one. I've never had a boyfriend.
Again, there's some of these things I'm like, how do you guys want me to know this? You never had a boyfriend? You were once called a giraffe. Somebody on Twitter called me a baby egg bearer, and it says how I sound. It's not my voice. And the last one is, that's why I know that people can say anything.
Wow.
The last one
that's
is,
deep.
you're part South African.
So which one is false?
So you've never had a boyfriend. I can't believe. You're part South Africa. You're not part South Africa. Okay, how removed is this? How are we talking? Is it like direct or like 7 cousins removed?
I can't give you hints.
can't-
You just have to guess. That's the game, yeah. Like, you feel
Who,
me?
who told you about this game?
You
It's not
told
me. So
me.
now you're not telling me the rules of my own
I'm
game.
just saying that if you wanted to add, you would have added in the beginning. You can't in the middle say, oh no.
Okay, so I'm going to say you're part South African is a lie. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so can you reveal?
First of all,
Oh wow, this revelation has levels. First of all,
I have had a mini boyfriend before.
Oh,
so
you've had-
that is the truth.
okay.
So that statement was not.
So you're actually part South African.
Yes, I have South African blood.
Ancestry.
Yeah, ancestry.
It's in the DNA.
It's in the DNA.
It's there somewhere swelling around.
Somewhere. Maybe like 10%.
That's for you.
Yeah.
I want to ask, what's your favorite thing this life as Tems has afforded you?
Afforded me.
Afforded in a very adjectival sense, so not material, just what it given has given you.
To be able to provide for my family, people in need, and also it has afforded me peace
Yeah.
internally.
Yeah.
Even though there is chaos and I do have to deal with a lot of things and my mind goes crazy, but there is just this understanding that, man, God's got my back.
Yeah.
And I can rest in that.
That knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can rest in that, even no matter what's happening.
Yeah. You've done so amazing. And honestly, I know I keep saying it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud to be alive as a Nigerian at the same time as you.
Oh my gosh.
And just know that so many of us are rooting for you. So many of us love you. We see the hard work. We see the intention with the music. The album, though, I need to threaten you because you've been saying album. And you've been telling us soon since August. It's giving Nigerian politician.
Hey.
Because if I tell you to give me a date now, you say soon. So that
Give you
album,
dates now.
you have been starving Rebel Gang, and
I'm sorry, it's not on
We just
purpose.
need it.
I'm also starving myself too of the delight of releasing.
you need to release it.
I need to
need
release.
to release it,
I
definitely.
agree with you wholeheartedly.
Another thing you need to do
know what I'm
is, since you
saying?
sang crazy things are happening, crazy things have been happening. So I think you need to go back to the studio and reverse
And
that
say
spell.
crazy things are not happening again.
We actually need some sanity back.
I agree. If I could, but I have to mean it. It's because I sang it with my
I
chest.
feel you.
Now I have to find a way to sing the
Other one, the
with my
reverse.
chest, yeah. So that's
All right. Thank you so much for coming to the show. It's been a privilege. I had a great time.
Me too.
Let's cheers.
Cheers.
All right. To more doings.
To more
To more
doings and
peace.
overdoings.
To less hunger for Rebel Gang.
Yes.
And to more TikToks from Yvonne.
To more food and
Yeah. Food is coming. Even though you're the one that now wants to leave and go back. Anyways, they have, but it's not the same. It doesn't bang the same.
I'll come back for the burger.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Okay, yes. One last thing. What are you very popular for?
What am I popular for?
Your eye, Nala.
Oh.
For your eye contact. I want us to do an eye contact off. I want to see who's going to break first. Are you
who
ready?
blinks?
Yes.
Hey, I'll probably blink.
Girl, you can't blink. You know this is your brand.
Oh yeah, let's do now. You have to give me.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Hey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tems, baby.
Thank you.
Don't forget the baby.
You know what it is.
I keep thinking of more things I want to say, and I need to let this girl go. So, bye.
Bye.
All right. The last thing that I said we have to do. We have to do that.
So, the day was really great, and I had such a good time. And
As you heard from her, the day was great.
yeah,
We're expecting great things from you. I mean, you've already done great things. So expecting more great things.
Me too.
I'm a great babe. So that one is standard now.
Yeah, me too. I'm expecting
Greatness
more
can also come
great things
from
this
me.
thing, yeah.
That's good. So expect more greatness from us.
Yeah.
And we love you.
Okay. Cool.
Weary.
All these addictions, bittersweet intuitions, yeah. All these addictions, they're like bittersweet intuitions.
But you can also just appreciate the beauty and move on. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to plug the flower.
You don't have to.
It's not
You
every
don't
flower
have
that's for
to. You don't
plucking.
have to try and get through the layers.
It's not everybody that can hack it.
The layers are just what makes the flower
Unique.
exactly.
And makes the flower itself.
Exactly.
Makes the flower a special beauty.
Yeah.